Well, late this afternoon, the Detroit City Council approved a controversial land swap deal with the Moroun family.
That land is close to 4 acres right next to the Ambassador Bridge, and the deal raised big concerns, as we reported earlier this week from people in the neighborhood. Rod Maloney live now with more. And Rod, you talked with Matt Moroun after the vote. He had some surprising things to say about it.
Well, and unexpected things, Devin, because everybody in town has been saying this about this parcel of land, that they want to put a second span across. Well, he said, no, that's not the case. To repeat, just so you heard what you thought you heard me say, Matthew Moroun told me late this afternoon he is no longer trying to put a second span across the Detroit River. Detroit City Council today hosted an unexpected guest, Ambassador Bridge owner Matthew Moroun. He told members that he lived up to the deal he cut with Mayor Mike Duggan back in 2015 and wants the city to live up to its part. That means giving his company this vacant parcel directly under the bridge in exchange for about 4 acres of land where they've already developed skate parks and the like along the river. Residents of nearby Hubbard-Richard neighborhood lined up to ask the city council to say no.
The bridge really needs to deliver community benefits. It has always, for years and years and years, delivered community deficits.
Get back to the table to negotiate so that our community has some kind of a benefit agreement before a critical piece of land is given to a really bad actor, which is the International Bridge Company.
They assume, as was the original intent when Matthew Moroun's father was alive, to build a second span next to the old bridge. Moroun brought an equally surprising response to that question today. Are you still looking to do the second span over the river?
Not right now.
Really?
No. The Gordie Howe is going to be a great bridge, and the Ambassador Bridge will last for another 75 or 100 years, and I think that's all we need for the foreseeable future.
As for what's to become of the parcel council agreed to send his way, what do you do with that parcel?
Well, as you know, Rod, we negotiated to get that parcel so that we could build a second span. So now what are we going to do with it? It's just going to be a really nice looking piece of land.
That's a surprise to many, many people here, but that's what he's saying is going to happen. At this point now, Moroun does have to pay the city another $2 million that they're going to use to finish the park that is just over this way here. But as things stand right now, Moroun is telling us that this is probably going to stay right the way it is. And who would have ever thought that he would say that the Gordie Howe Bridge is going to be a perfectly good bridge. Devin, back to you.
That is a stunning development there, Rod. But we heard him say that he predicted that the current Ambassador Bridge would last another 75 to 100 years. Well, it's already at 100 years or so old. So how's that possible?
Well, what he is saying is that they started last year working on the Ambassador Bridge and doing repairs to it that it is long needed. Yeah. And he believes that they're going to finish those repairs by the end of this summer. And so the bridge will stay pretty much the way it is right now.
Wow, pretty consequential day. All right, Rod.